not be bused all over the county. This question asks, how is it possible to achieve diversity without busing?
How is it possible to achieve diversity without busing? We're busing now kids from the Moody Air Force Base area, that area of the county, pass right by Valdosta High School.
If the referendum does not pass, will CUEE reimburse the city of Valdosta the estimated $10,000 in cost incurred for the validation of those signatures? Will the Lowndes County Board of Elections legal costs to defend any potential litigation as a result of not using the 1983 constitutional method be reimbursed?
Again, I disagree with the premise of that question. Anytime somebody is there's a referendum, the same question could be asked if the other referendum, as our paper called it, about Sunday alcohol sales. Are those who are in support of that, or those who are against it, going to reimburse the Board of Elections and the city of Valdosta for the cost in putting that ballot before the people? Again, I respectfully disagree with the premise.
Do you have any idea how much money has been spent between the Chamber and CUEE in support of this effort?
No, I don't.
The Chamber of Commerce has always promoted the thing that we should spend our money locally. How much money has been paid to hire outside consultants like CUEE?
I would defer to CUEE to answer that question.
Outside consultants, we've actually got 3 consultants. One is Dr. Steve Pergozzi, who has been working with our educational task force. He's been in and out of this community for over a year working with the educational task force. We have Mariah Group out of Chattanooga that is a marketing and PR firm, and they have helped us. They very seldom come to Valdosta, so they've been helping us by long distance. And we also have taken on and have services provided by Jimmy Holmes here with H2 Marketing. So those are the 3 consultants that we are working with. I can't remember the number.
Who will be paying the $5 million if consolidation passes? The $5 million needed to bring Valdosta City Schools to the Lowndes County School retirement plan. Who will be paid?
I'll take a stab at that. I think it would be the responsibility of the new school board to answer that and a host of other funding questions.
Recent state budget cuts consolidation is very expensive. Already extreme cuts to many programs. If consolidation would have happened in current economic times, would it have been successful? I'll give it to you again. If consolidation would have happened in Troup County in the current economic time, would it have been successful in light of state budget cuts?
I really don't think that had anything to do with the vote. The vote was based strictly, I think, on the city wants to get out of the operation of the school.
We're asking about implementation.
Did you hear the answer? Did you hear what he said? There you go. What research-based benefits are documented to increase AYP and student achievement following school consolidation? And can you give specific examples? What research-based benefits are documented to increase AYP and student achievement following school consolidation? Please give specific examples and results.
Go ahead.
I'll address the student achievement since I've also have not worked in Troup County since 2000 and don't really know the AYP there. I do know that on the research-based programs that we instigated there in Troup County was a TESA program, Teacher Expectation Student Achievement, which is a research-based program out of LA that all teachers in the consolidated district in their 1994-95 contract agreed to complete that program. As I told the group earlier today, and I am a former high school teacher, that when I look at a classroom of students, then do I expect the same from all? Teacher expectations and student achievements are directly related. I could probably talk a long time, and I'd be happy to talk with any of you after this for a short while, except that we do have a plane to catch, and I hear the airport closes at 9. But we'll keep answering questions till then. We did use the curriculum compacting efficacy. We did go to research-based programs. I am confident that there was a good bit of increase in student achievement. I'd be happy to leave my email address for any of you if you want to email me. And I'll leave that. I'll leave it. Can I leave it with you? Okay. And I'll leave it with several people up here that I'd be happy. I am retired, so I do have time to answer email. But I've been wanting the stage to say one thing, please. I worked at the Troup County Schools from '79 to 2000, 21 years. I worked at the West Point City Schools for 3 years. I was assistant superintendent of the Troup County Schools the day the vote occurred. I did not believe it would pass. I never believed it would pass. I did not bother my pretty little head with it. I didn't consider what it was going to do to my child who was in the 2nd grade. But I went to meetings, Dr. Kaysen and he was with LaGrange City, I was with Troup County. We were always in meetings together, and lots of other people. But what I can say to you, and we did not come to endorse or to not endorse. We came to tell what we had been through, which was the hardest years of my working 44. But the day after the vote occurred, I can tell you that I knew that my job was not to work with just the schools in Troup County and just the employees there, but my job was to work with the people in LaGrange City, the people that I've been sitting in meetings with, and that collectively I needed them, they needed me. So whatever your vote turns out to be, it needs to be the vote of the people. The day after the vote, from what I can see, you've got very fine educators. And I believe that they're going to do what is the best for students. You're not going to make adults happy necessarily. I'm sure I lost a lot of friends, but though maybe we're not really friends. The time, the effort, the planning is based on what's best for students. Then students will progress. The boat will rise. There will be more achievement of more students. But that's really for you to decide. But I believe that the adults are going to focus on students and they're going to move forward however you as a community decide. So thank you folks. It was a nice plane ride down here, and I just want to make sure that I got a chance to say hard work, but when focused on what's best for students and basing it on sound research, you'll get the results that you want.
How good is your business a CP member? And if not, why not? And if you're concerned about education, why were you not more actively involved?
We're not a CP member. We've never been asked to join to be a CP member. And if I learn more about it, I may do it. Be happy to. But I didn't know anything about it. Nobody's asked for any participation or any support.